What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pokemon Dungeons and Dragonites, episode 33. We took a couple weeks off as we got some stuff ahead, but we are very excited to be back with the trainers.
Oh yeah, super stoked to be back. It's me, Silver Rowan.
Ya boy.
Yeah, boy.
Played by Eric. I am a Pokemart owner.
Yeah.
Employer of Green and a few other employees. They're not as good as Green, though.
Not to the plot, at least.
Not to the plot. In fact, they're probably dead.
Probably.
Yeah,
Couple times now.
a couple times now.
They're not in the render zone. They haven't been rendered in.
It's a couple times that we know of.
Not you. Anyway.
Anyways, that's who I am.
And I am Ariana, and I play Marina, who loves to teach them kiddos how to battle some Pokemon.
And I am Tyler. I play Leaf Nadim, head gym leader of the Verdant City Gym, mentor to gym challengers, Kanto Baking Show superstar, friend to Silver and Marina, the merchants,
What about Gray?
keeper of the Fire Pokemon Charmeleon,
Nice.
visitor of the Pokemon Tower, inventor of somewhat agreeable Pokemon trainer paths, cooker of fine potatoes, proud dad of Autumn Nadim, future champion of the Kanto region, wearer of prescription glasses, and Time Lord?
No.
Time will tell.
Question mark? How do you do a question mark?
What is time?
There it is. And I'm Chandler. I am your professor, the game master, the person trying to keep track of all of these time loops that we're in. Unfortunately, Mitch, who plays Gray, was unable to join us tonight. But as a reminder for where we were last time, our trainers find themselves in Viridian City. They've lived there their whole lives, doing all these different things. But something seems a bit awry when now Leaf and Marina now remember that they are stuck in some type of time loop. They remember the previous 3 loops in which they have tried to look into what's going on in Mount Silver with a mysterious purpled hair fellow named Will, who has tasked Leaf with figuring out what their end game is. Figure it out, and he says everything will go back to normal. And that's where we find ourselves. A bomb went off, the loop reset, and now Marina also remembers what happened. All except for poor old Silver and Gray are a bit out of the loop, if you will. And that's where we find ourselves. You all are standing in your areas where we've started, in front of the gym, the Pokemart, the school, and the lab. And you've all just kind of gone about your day. Leaf and Marina, though, you've had this immediate hit of deja vu that sank in before, like, wait, we just did this. This just happened. What do you do?
I run over with my hand in the air for a high five, yelling, "Game night!" I go to try and get a high five to Leaf.
Before that happens, Chandler,
Oh,
timeline-wise, he has to be deciding if he lets Green take the day off or not.
I mean, if he died, he said he just ran away. Maybe in this timeline he doesn't even speak to Green.
That's weird.
Actually, I'm pretty sure at the end of the last episode he did that.
I thought we handled that last time.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm pretty
the
sure
end
we
of the
did.
last episode.
It's been
Okay.
like 3 weeks since we've played.
It's okay. Chandler, just edit this later.
No, this is all in.
Game night!
I think me and Leaf are having a conversation about how weird.
I smack Leaf in the forehead.
Actually, listen, Silver. We did this last time. Marina, you remember it last time. It was right. We need to go right now. Come on.
Yeah, forget Josh. Let's go.
Dang,
Josh,
is this a
Josh,
new game?
do what I said, Josh. Go clean up inside, and you
Yeah,
will have
absolutely.
that gym badge. Absolutely.
I'm finally gonna get the gym badge.
If you
Wait,
work hard.
do you have it on you? You've done this to me before. You've done this
We
to me
don't
before.
have time
Can
to
you show me? Can I hold it?
Nope. Not until you do
Darn.
your stuff.
I know you'd never fall for that one.
You almost got it.
I almost gotcha.
Guys,
Okay.
what's this game?
Let's just. Oh, do you wanna come hang out? We can go do it together, Silver. We're gonna go do some cleaning.
Actually,
Well, is
Silver,
that part
we
of the
have
game?
Silver, we have to go take care of something outside of town.
Oh,
wife-
okay, sure.
Your
Yeah,
wife
sorry,
urgently needs your help.
Oh, do you need my help?
Wow.
Nope, we
This
need
is
you
like
to clean the
roleplay,
gym.
huh?
Oh,
Like a roleplay game?
okay.
Is that the kind of game night? Okay, cool. Freak, yeah. I'm all about it.
All about.
Josh slowly walks away, and as he does, Professor Gray walks up. Hey guys, what's going on? Game night tonight, right? And he puts his hand up to Silver.
I don't remember this happening in any of the timelines, Marina. I don't know what's happening this time.
We're
This
doing-
is anarchy.
Okay, great.
Timelines?
They haven't told me.
I don't think they know.
No, no, you guys haven't explained.
Is
It's
it a
like
new
a roleplay game? Yeah, it's like
No,
a roleplay game.
It's not a new game.
This is
Listen.
life or death, and we have to go now.
Holy
We've
frick.
lived-
let's do the freaking
We've
game.
lived this day several times. I remember at
Ring,
least
ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello?
It's Leaf's phone that's ringing.
Oh,
It's my wife. Yep. We'll.
Ring, ring, ring.
Wait. Hello.
Oh, hey, Leaf. How are you? How was the gym today?
It was very good. Might be giving old Joshy gym badge.
It's about time. I know you said how hard he's worked for this. How did his fight go today? Did he finally take you out?
Nope, he sure didn't.
Yeah, I
but
didn't think he
maybe
would.
someday soon. Anyways,
Hey, yeah.
Have something pressing gym leader duties
Oh,
happening.
sure.
I will get in touch with you later about game night.
Okay.
I think everyone's gonna come over later. I love you so much.
Yeah, that was the plan. Yeah. I had oh.
were you gonna tell her to find somewhere safe to go?
She's at home, I assume.
Safely?
So listen, Silver and Gray. Gray, Silver.
Yeah.
You're both named after colors. That's weird.
So is
Are
your
you the same
wife.
color?
So is my wife.
You're
Why is so
named
many people
after-
named colors?
You're named after a plant part.
That's true.
so-
Yeah.
No, I think my name is actually Irish because it has an I in it. Have you ever heard of Leif Erikson?
I do know Leif Erikson. He was a famous trainer, explorer of both darkness and time. So this timeline game?
Play this game or?
We're not playing a game.
I thought game night wasn't until 7:30.
That kid's gonna trip. Watch him.
I watch him.
Make a perception check.
Of course, it can't be that easy.
What kid?
And I'll make a dexterity check.
What time is it? Chandler, what
It
time
is
is it?
currently 2:15.
When did the earthquake happen?
Oh, dirty! That's dirty.
That's a natty 1 for Silver. Silver,
a real ball.
as you look over, Gray steps in and goes, "Wait, where?" And completely blocks your sight as Gray tries to look over your shoulder, and you don't see anything. Actually, I lied to you. It's not 2:15. You guys have just started talking because you went to this much faster. It's like 2:06, 2:07 because you guys have done this a lot faster. You know
And
that the earthquake at 2:15.
Okay, listen. If you guys want to wait like 6 minutes.
Are we starting game night already?
Yep, we're starting game night. Everyone stand here for 10 minutes.
Okay.
There's going to be an earthquake at exactly 2:15 p.m.
Do we
Great.
have time to make it to Mount Moon to like try to stop it? Do you think?
No, the big explosion
Mount
happens at like 2:30,
No,
right?
Silver. Excuse me.
You would know that the earthquake happens at 2:15, which you know is. You do not know what is caused by the earthquake because the earthquake did not happen in the last loop.
Yeah, dude, that's how I get the time, isn't it?
No, because you interfered in the last loop.
Oh yeah.
You do not know what causes the earthquake. I'm fairly certain.
Marina, I just need them to.
No,
remember.
you did. You felt the earthquake, but you did not get there in time to see what caused it.
I just need them to remember so that we quit wasting time explaining time travel.
Time travel?
Silver, don't you remember we were just like...
All right, I have a better idea, Marina. Me and you go now. Let's just go.
Sure. Bye,
We
Silver.
go to Mount Moon.
Wait,
Silver, come if you want. Come if you want, Gray. Come if you want. I'm gone.
you're going to Mount Moon?
Yep, I'm gone.
Okay,
Um,
so
Gray?
that's gonna be a long journey to the northeast. You're gonna head through Pewter City.
No, it's in Mount Silver. Other way.
No, this is what happened. It blows up. You make it to Mount Moon. You get to the door. There's a Clefairy in the way, and then everything explodes, and you just hear Will's voice like, "Why'd you go there?"
Okay.
Help me.
So I only have one Pokemon, correct? Or do I have all of my Pokemon?
You don't have a live Pokemon.
Mhm.
Might have 2.
What?
Yeah, you would have. So
I've
far,
named-
you've used
Right.
Merida and Ivy Boy.
Right, but those are the only 2 that I have.
Those are the only 2 you have.
Okay, so my plan was not going to work. Okay, so I just bolt after. I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, why is my wife running off to Mount Silver with Leaf, and so nonchalantly?
While you take off, Leaf and Marina, you two both take off, heading out of the west towards Route 22, 23 towards Mount Silver. As you take off that way, Gray looks at you, Silver, and kind of just shrugs, I get, and starts going after them. Silver, as you take off behind them, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Holy crap. Okay.
I look at my phone. What time is it?
Did you stand there and wait for the earthquake, or did you take off?
I
took
ran,
off.
but as
So
I'm running,
it's-
I
it's-
look at my phone.
It's 2:07.
Okay.
Okay, well, not as bad as the first one, but 8.
As you take off running, Gray has kind of started to jog ahead of you, and you kind of look up and you take off running. You make it about 4 or 5 steps, and something starts to fog your vision. Something is kind of popping in front of you. Your foot hits, you trip, you fall and hit the ground. As you look up, as this purple blob is hanging at shoulder height above you, but you're laying on the ground below it.
I return ditto.
You solved my Ditto puzzle.
Once you get out, stay in there.
And it's kind of
okay.
fog, not like a fog cloud. It looks more physical in some cases, but it's kind of best way to explain it, it's kind of glitching. Comes in and kind of fades out, comes in, fades out.
Wanda?
I'm going to try and stand up, stare at it for a minute, and maybe try and touch it.
As your hand touches it, as it starts to connect with it, you hear a laughing start. And as your hand touches it, it fades completely through it as you hear, "Ha ha! Gotcha!" And in front of you, a haunter appears.
What the frick?
And it just has a hand up that your hand is now faded completely through. And it just looks up at you expectingly with its tongue just lolling out. I can't believe you fell for that one again!
What the heck?
Silver!
I'm just
What?
panicking.
Silver, what's going on?
How do you know my name?
I'm your... Silver, I'm your buddy. Also, why are they running? Should we run it with them?
How do you know me?
What do you mean, how do I know you? How do you not know me? Oh, shoot. Wait, give me a second. Oh, I remember what's happening now. And as he reaches up to you, his tongue lolls out and he starts to come in towards a lick.
I am assuming I'm going to try and dodge it.
Yeah, sure. So go ahead and make an opposed. Are you trying to run away? Make an opposed either athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer there.
I would probably say. Acrobatics because it's dodging, not necessarily strength, like
that
trying
works.
to force them away.
Cool. Go ahead and roll for it.
In my thoughts, dang, and of course that's a natural.
So that's a natural 20 to my 10. So as you dodge out of the way, the tongue hits right where you would have been, and just like, Silver, what are you doing? Just stand still. Just stand still.
Why would I want you? How can I talk to you right now?
I'm trying to help you understand.
What does that mean?
Just let it happen. So just come on, just be in the moment. Come on, hand goes up,
Nice guy, Hunter.
and he goes for the high five,
Yeah.
and it goes right through it, and he just starts laughing. Make a Constitution check.
Oh my god. Okay. Also, the dog is kind of.
Oh, it's fine. I can barely hear it.
So, Constitution. Okay, so that
Just a straight roll.
13.
You.
Okay, yeah.
So when that happens, something starts to click. It's like that. Something's right on the tip of your tongue. You're like, what? But you cannot place what it is. But something about what just happened is incredibly familiar to you. But you cannot, for the life of you, place it.
Okay.
And he's like, come on, just let it happen.
I don't like
that's
Hunter.
This is not a comfortable situation. How can I
Percy-
talk to you?
Well, I don't know how you talk to me. You just do. That's what you do. It's like it's part of you.
You act as if I've done this before. This is the. I don't even think I've seen a haunter before.
Listen, it's just it's a lot to explain. It's a lot. You remember baby girl? You remember little baby girl?
Are you
Little baby
talking
girl?
about? No. Are you talking about Leaf's daughter?
He goes, Leaf, that's all daughter. No, don't. Yeah, Leaf's he's real into that yellow chick. Don't think he has a daughter. Although
Yellow's his wife.
don't know about that one. That's a good. You got me. You got me, Silver. That's a good one. Hand up. Right through the hand.
Goes right there.
Roll another straight up and down con check.
11 again, or yeah, 11.
It's still that same feeling of like there's something here, and as more, it's like when someone comes up to you and they're like, "Oh, buddy, I know you so much," and you're like, "I have no idea who you are," but you feel like you should. And he's like, "Yeah,
okay.
you know,
What's gonna happen if I let you lick me?"
well, I mean, there's a lot to unpack there, Silver. But like one of the biggest things is you're gonna feel a little tingle, a little bit of a little paralyzation. But it's worth it. I promise you.
Why? Why would that? Doesn't sound. I need to go with my friends, and you come out of nowhere.
Yeah, they're like right. Oh. They were over there. Like you guys have like turned the corner. Like as you like look over, they're like just like crossing towards the wooded area.
Listen, I need to go.
Yeah,
and
we can go. Do you want me to come?
I don't know if I can stop you.
No, not really. I mean, you could return me. And he like kind of like floats down next to you and go, why do you only have 2 Pokeballs, Silver?
I only have 2 Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah, you want to go? And Haunter just
All
like
right.
starts floating towards like the route.
And I guess I just start running.
He's like, yeah, come on.
Was Gray just watching that happen?
No, Gray's is about 20 or so paces behind the two of you, unless you slowed down to let him catch up.
Did not.
So he's like 20 paces behind you, and he's like, guys, where are you going? And he's just keeping pace behind you. So you are, as you continue to run, so it's about you're running or moving quickly, it's about a 10 to 15 minute jaunt there. You're checking your phone. You said, are you planning to stop at like 2:15, or what are you doing?
No, I'm just gonna yell earthquake as soon as it's 2:15.
Okay, so it's like 2:14, and you like look down, and you just like turn over and yell
2:15 earthquake.
And Gray's like, what? And like a second later, you hear. Because you're closer now, you hear what sounds like an explosion. And as you can see that the trees are starting to thin out a little bit as you're getting closer and closer to Mount Silver. What do you do?
Slow down once we get close.
Okay. So you're about to the point where you remember in the last loop, where you first like went and like to try and like sneak around.
Now, where's Silver?
Further behind.
And then like a few seconds later, you. Oh, he was behind me. I thought he was behind me.
Great. Okay, so last time this guy with purple hair asked me why they were doing this. I think we should just watch.
Purple. Wait, what are those people doing?
Listen, Gray. I was talking to Marina.
Sorry. Yes, I think that is a great idea, because then we know how to stop it if we have to do it again.
Mm-hmm. And Gray, I need you to watch these people with your elf eyes and tell me if you see anything we don't do.
This is the role play. This
Yeah,
is
you
the
have
role
to be
play that
good.
Silver mentioned.
Yeah, you're an elf, remember?
Yeah. Are you guys are finally ready to start my campaign, aren't you?
Roll stealth,
Okay.
Gray, and go over by that tree.
And he like reaches into his pocket and like pulls out like a D20. And he's like, yes. Rolled a 16.
Oh, but I had cast Paths Without a Trace, so you have a 26, so go over by the tree and watch those people. Okay. And we go up on the hill where we were last time.
Okay. Can both of you make a stealth check for me?
Oh. It would have been nice to open my character sheet.
So as they're doing this, Silver, you are, I assume you're just following the route towards Mount Silver.
Oh yeah.
So as you've seen them clear, you take off, and it's a few minutes later as you're just making it to the tree line that you hear that, or you don't really hear it from where you are, but you feel the ground shaking as you're like almost to that tree line, and you feel the ground shaking of this earthquake. And Leaf mentioned an earthquake, but then took off because Leaf was like, yeah, in like 10 minutes there's an earthquake, and then was like, well, no, and it took off. So there's that happening right now as you hit the tree line.
The tree line, like where they're hiding.
No, so like you leave Viridian City, there is a short route. There is a tree line as a wooded area. It gets thick for a little bit, but from one end of the tree line to the other, to where Mount Silver is, where they are, is about like a 10-minute walk. Or if you're like at like a full sprint, you could probably do it in like half that time, which is what they did.
Okay. So it's starting to shake. So I stop, and I'm just like, "What is that?"
And so Leaf and Marina, you both rolled a 14.
Yep.
Cool. So you are up there, and you're just watching.
Yeah. So something about this Kangaskhan. And I'm gonna watch everything.
Make a perception check. Either you can both roll a perception check, or if one of you wants to give advantage to the other.
We can both roll if you want.
Perception.
Just don't mess it up.
Oof. Even with my proficiency, it's only an 11.
Oof.
Ooh.
Dang.
Uh,
What
so that's a 6 for Marina. So as you're watching, you're just slowly like trying to move around, trying to get an eye line. You can see this what looks like some type of pin that's been erected, and you see these like 10 to 15 Kangaskhan's, or is it 20? No, it's like 5. You just can't really get a bead on how many are in there, and you see these people walking around in black outfits. It's a big open area in front of Mount Silver, and you can still see a little bit of smoke coming up from where it looks like something was just detonated. And you see a group of like 3 or 4 of these people in these black outfits carrying something large inside of the mouth of the cave.
Is there any
from where
of
you are,
the-
you just can't make out what they're carrying in.
any of these guys watching the perimeter or anything, like away from everyone else?
You see a couple that are kind of like spread out, just like keeping their eyes out, but it looks like a lot of them, from what you can tell, kind of bored. Like some of them have their like phones out and they're just kind of like looking at that. Like they'll occasionally look up and then go back to their phone. And they're kind of spread out. There are some closer to the tree line, but for the most part, they're staying in a small pack.
I wanted to knock one out and take their clothes, but none far away for that.
No, doesn't look like any of them are far enough away for that. You could potentially try and pull one to you. Might be risky, but you could do it.
I don't know if we should just watch this time or if we should do something.
I'd say about this time, as you're watching, you're still a little bit further back. You hear the fall of footsteps, and you hear like some small laughter and like, come on, just like it's you can barely make out words here and there. You hear the word lick coming from behind you, and you hear what sounds like Silver's voice. It's not loud. No one from what you're looking at seems to be reacting. But they're getting close. You just and Silver, you're just hearing like, oh, come on, just let me lick you real fast. It'll be it. Listen, I know it sounds weird. It'll help. It'll help.
Okay, freaking.
It'll help.
Just freaking do it. Good
Yeah?
Lord.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Yep.
If this turns into something weird, you better believe I'm getting my Ivysaur out and he's kicking your tail.
You mean your Ivy boy?
What? Yeah. How did you know that? Yeah.
Oh, and just the tongue just lolls out and just like hits you in the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack roll on you.
Great.
18.
Dang. Yeah. That definitely hits me.
You were paralyzed.
Oh, great.
And you only take 6 points of damage.
Perfect.
But you are instantly paralyzed. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
Great. 1.
1. On the result of a 1, on the result of a 1, the Pokemon is incapacitated and restrained until the beginning of its next turn. So you are currently incapacitated and restrained. So you were like, you can barely speak. Also, as long as you are paralyzed, which does not seem to have an end, your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on any strength or dexterity saving throws. But
Great.
as this happens, as this paralyzation overtakes you, as you start to, a flash of memories bombards you as you are hit with this jolt that kind of starts in like the base of your skull and kind of just rushes up through you and hits like your, like when you get those real bad migraines that just seem to like move through your head. It is that pain just moving through it, and it is excruciating, but you were unable to scream as you were paralyzed.
This is the worst.
And as it starts to happen, whiteness overtakes your eyes from how much pain there is. As color starts to return, you are hit with, you are silver. You grew up. You became a trainer. You have traveled with Leaf and Marina. You met Gray. You've taken on this Pokemon League through Giovanni. You are doing these things. You formed Team Shadow with them. You fought these poachers. You met with Green. You did all this. You came to this cave and search for Megalite for your Mega Evolution of Pokemon. And then whiteness. As you slowly start to come back, you remember everything. Not just the time loops. You remember this is not right. This is not where you're supposed to be. This is something. And as your eyes start to like blink back open, Joker's just sitting there in front of you with his tongue hanging out like, I told you, right?
So I can barely talk still.
Yeah, it's just like,
So I'm gonna say, Joker, go help.
Tell
Damn.
his wife, right? His wife, right? It's so weird. And he goes, and he puts his hand up for a high five.
Go help.
And he just like taps you on the forehead and like turns around and starts floating away. So while all this is happening, the two of you who have been sitting there were hearing that, and then just all the sounds stopped over there where you had thought you had heard Silver coming from.
That was weird.
Yeah, I mean, he was telling someone to lick him.
I don't know.
Should I go look? Should we go or?
If you want to go look, I'm gonna try to get a closer look.
Okay, I'll go check on Silver and whoever he was telling to lick him. Okay.
I will slide down the hill. So whichever one of those you want to take care of first.
Let's do you first as you slide down the hill.
I'm gonna sneak closer to the encampment.
Okay. And you're trying to get how close?
Close enough so that I can hear and see the people,
Okay.
but not close enough where they could see me.
So the tree line kind of starts to teeter off as you get to the bottom of this hill. There's a few trees here and there as this landscape starts to turn more rugged, as it becomes to the bottom of Mount Silver. There are some trees scattered up Mount Silver. You can see some green patches, but at this area it kind of starts to go away. So you're about 30 feet away from the nearest people. So as you get closer right up there, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
And outrage. 15.
Every time now.
15. So as you get there, you can start to you pick up little bits of conversation here and there, like to the people. Hey, so what are you doing for dinner tonight? Well, I think I'm some chicken Alfredo. Like, so just the little bits and pieces like that.
Pidgey Alfredo.
Pidgey Alfredo. And then you hear you see Will step out from inside of the cave, and he kind of looks over.
I'm gonna record.
And he goes, hey, make sure you get those Kangaskhan's. Give them the right amount of dosage. We don't want a repeat of last loop. Well, kind of want a repeat of last loop. Just give them a little bit more. Make sure they're a little ferocious. I don't think they're going to come to play this time. I don't think they really took me very seriously. I thought they would have been here by now. Yeah, just get them nice and riled up and send them off towards the city. And they're like, you got it, boss. And he turns around and heads back inside the cave.
I will continue to watch and film.
Okay. We'll swish pan over to Marina. Marina, you look at Leaf and you give him a nod, and Leaf gives you a nod, and then he starts to slide down the hill as you turn and head towards the sounds.
Silver.
You hear you would hear like creeping behind you if a haunter had feet. It's more like you hear like a lolling tongue, like oh, back and forth, and like, hey, oh, I'm gonna get her, and like getting closer and closer, like so something is coming up behind you, and like they are, oh, I'm a spooker,
Go!
I'm a spooker. Do you turn around?
Go, Pika.
Throw out Pikachu, and as you turn around, you see like this haunter just like coming towards you, like, oh.
It's a wild Pokemon. You gotta take it out.
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha. What did you tell Pikachu to do?
You got me?
Yeah, I got you. I scared you.
Wait, can I enter?
Yep.
What the heck?
Are you talking to me?
Oh, what?
English?
Can you
English?
understand me? Oh, wow, that's wild. That's never happened before. Hey, question. Leaf and yellow, right? Like, right?
Yeah, they come from. They're. I mean.
How'd they get married? How'd that happen, right?
Oh well, Leaf had the pine for quite a while before Yellow won.
Pine?
It's a wild. Never would have expected that. Oh, I see you still got Pika here. So Silver's over there.
How do you know?
What?
That just flew right by me. How do you know Leaf and Yellow and Silver?
Oh,
And me.
Blue and green.
I was gonna say there was that one time on the SSN, but I guess you didn't get to go to that. Yeah, that's fine. Silver caught me. I'm kind of his Pokemon. It's kind of a weird thing.
I'd know if you're my husband's Pokemon, okay?
I could lick your face. That could help.
So you're the one I heard who wanted to lick my husband's face.
Do I hear any of this, by the way?
Oh, you hear all of this. It's like 10 feet away, like right around the corner.
So I'm just going, lick face.
Hello?
Want to, have to. It's
Let lick
Who is what is that?
Silver, roll a d4.
face. Here we go.
Yeah.
4.
Nice.
You are still paralyzed. Your speed is halved. You still have disadvantage on strength and dexterity, but you are not immobilized. As you start, your chin starts to let go, and you can start to move, but it's like a pained step, and like you feel just like a jolt still moving through you. But you can start to move, and you can talk like normal.
Marina,
Yeah?
let the haunter lick you. Trust me.
Hey. Oh.
Okay.
And he just comes up and just goes, bloop, right on your head. Wait. Does it have to be a natural 18? I think it has to be a natural 18 or more. Let me check something here.
And outrage.
It does have to be on a natural 18 or more. So it hits you, and you take 2 damage. You are not paralyzed, because it was I assume your AC is less than 17. I don't think I said the number.
I assume that it is.
Yeah,
probably
our AC is 10.
Yeah. So you get hit
Actually, mine's an 11 because of my dexterity.
because your dexterity. You get hit with this. You take the damage. You are not paralyzed, but you do feel a jolt move through the front of your head to the back of your head, and as it does, exactly, you're just like, and like a white light kind of overtakes you. The shots you get are fragmented. You're seeing like another life, it's weird. It's you growing up in Saffron City. It's you trying to become this trainer. It's you joining Team Rocket. An interaction with Mayor Jesse and Mayor James, and that's not right. That's not what they normally wear. And just these interactions of all these things. You're not married to you're not married to Silver. You're married to Silver. You're not married to Silver. And just like all these fragments. So as you now have basically all of your memories back, but they're very fragmented. And it's just like an excruciating pain as the whiteness lets up, and Joker's just sitting there in front of you like, hey, do you remember? You remember?
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Take that as a yes, a no.
Oh, my Mew.
Yeah, but what is this?
You know, the two of you, Silver. At this point, you're like you were moving towards them, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So as you get there, like Joker kind of like wraps his hands like under his chin as he's floating there, and he goes, you know, I was wondering the same thing. We were going through a cave. You all like started walking in a straight line, and I kept trying to stop you and like talk to you. No one was responding to me. You all just had this like look in your eyes. And then you were in a room inside the cave, and you guys were hooked up to some stuff. I mean, I guess you're still hooked up to some stuff. Listen, Silver, I know we said not to do it. I'm kind of possessing you right now.
What the?
Yeah, you guys are like laying in a room. I'm possessing you. Sorry about that.
We're in a cave.
Yeah,
But we're outside right now. We're hooked up to stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's
we're
weird.
asleep.
You're definitely not awake.
Okay.
Or are you?
Haunter.
I don't know. It's a bit confusing. Yes.
Sorry, I'm still
That's
getting
fine.
my memories are not fully connecting yet. I need you
Mm-hmm.
to leave my body and disconnect us.
But first,
Okay.
you need to go lick Leaf.
Lick Leaf. He's gonna. Actually, that's kind of funny. He's gonna forget about
Don't listen.
his
Don't
yellow.
ask.
The yellow stuff. That's gonna be hilarious, right? Right.
Okay. All right. Listen, Joker.
Yeah.
Focus right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how long we've been in this.
Don't ask, just lick.
Just do it.
I don't have a watch, but it's definitely been like less than a day. I don't know. I mean, a few minutes. 20?
Oh man, this
Maybe
is
30.
this whole lifetime thing. Like it. This is hurting my brain.
Wait,
Just
how
go.
long have you been here?
I mean, long enough for apparently me and Marina were married in this life.
Ooh.
And
Yeah, like
we-
as if.
As if, right?
Okay. Anyways, I'm not even going to talk about how much that hurt my feelings.
You know.
It's been a long time for us. We need to get this done. Go
Okay.
lick him, and then you gotta unplug us.
Okay. Other thing. I don't know how.
Okay.
I don't know how to get out.
What?
Like normally, I'd say normally. When I possess a thing, like I just like take control of it in a way. Like it's kind of like, did you ever take driver's ed? Neither did I. But you know how like when there's like the teacher steering wheel.
I vaguely know what you're talking about. I typically ride a bike, but
That's true. So like it's kind of like that. Like I'm kind of co-driving, and I kind of like can lead. This I'm not in the like where it's I don't know how to get out. Like you guys are hooked up to something,
okay.
and like
okay,
I don't see things. I just see this. It's weird. And kind of like rolls over on his back, and his like tongue just like lays out. It's weird, man.
Okay. Okay, new plan.
Yeah.
we're still gonna go. You're still gonna go lick Leaf, but then
Okay.
afterwards we'll come up with another plan. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
And we'll go roll up next to Leaf.
I start talking and rolling.
So we need to.
So as you guys start to make your way towards that, Leaf, you're just watching.
Yeah, I'm watching the Kangaskhan because they be spicing these boys.
So you kind of look down at your phone, and it is 2:30, 2:32 through 2:33. As you see, like, a group of them like get together, they pick up 2 buckets, and they walk over to this enclosure. They have a giant ladder, and one starts climbing up, and one guy goes, "Hey, you made sure to mix that right?" He's like, "Yeah, I made sure. Listen, I know what I'm doing." And he goes, "But did you?" And he goes, "Dude, we're all the same person. Of course I shut up." And like just starts like taking some of the berries and goes and just starts like tossing them in different Kangaskhan's. You take one, you take one, you take one. Yeah, I think we're good. And like as you're seeing this, like these Kangaskhan's like just starting to just like they eat it for a second, and a second later they just start getting angry and start just like beating their feet on the ground and like punching at each other, and like they're just revving up. Dude climbs down. He goes, "All right, we ready to let it rip?" It was a Beyblade joke. And like they move the ladder away. They actually say that. He goes, "It's a Beyblade joke." He moves the ladder away. You still watching?
Yep.
And they go over, and 2 of them kind of like grab it's like these giant like pikes in the ground, and you see just like a wraparound. It looks like metal, but now as they start to grab it, you see it's kind of a bit more elastic than that, kind of like wrapped around each section of these. And they grab 2 of the poles that are near each other and kind of unhook some latches and pick them up, and together they back away and open it as one of the people that are standing there like takes off at a sprint away from them towards like Viridian City, like going, "Ah, come and get me, come and get me." And all of them start like rushing towards them. As they do, as you're watching this, Leaf, as they're about to hit the guy, he just vanishes, and they just start running. At this point, Silver and Marina and Joker, you've started to walk off the path into up onto the hill where you last left. As you get up there and you turn, you start to see these Kangaskhan's charging down the pathway. Do you do anything?
Not to stop them at this point. I know that all of this is a ruse.
Yeah, so they just take off.
So I just say, "Okay, Joker, now's the time. Go." I mean, just like tap him on the shoulder like you're his buddy.
Go molest
Lick him on the face.
Leaf. Go molest him.
Go molest.
And as you do this, Leaf or Silver, you also look over Joker's shoulder, and you just see an absolutely terrified Gray just like hugging up next to a tree, just like watching all these Kangaskhan go like rampaging past, and like has like a Pokeball gripped in his hand, like looking for an opening, but like terrified.
I run up to Gray.
He's on the other side of the pathway that these Kangaskhan's are ripping through.
I do not run over to Gray.
I think you can make it.
I just let him sit there terrified for a minute.
Just Mufasa your way over.
It's not real.
It's not real. None of this is real. No. So I focus in on Leaf then and telling Joker to go.
Okay.
He can remember.
As Joker, I got it. It starts heading over towards Leaf. Leaf, you're like keeping an eye, or are you following the Kangaskhan with your eyes? Like, what are you watching now?
I'm watching the guys, because I already know they run towards the city.
Okay, so you're watching them as they kind of like start to pack things up. You see them pull up all the poles and like wrap them up and start walking them inside the cave. You see a couple of them just like kind of laughing to themselves. One of them looks at his phone and goes, "Man, This loop's pretty boring, isn't it? Other one goes, yeah, pretty boring. Just like the other 200 or so. Alright, you wanna head inside, meet up with Will Prime and see what's going on? Yeah, sounds pretty good. And they start like meandering towards the cave mouth.
And sneak up behind them.
Okay. Okay. So you start to
Oh, this is happening at once.
So you start to sneak up behind them. As you're sneaking up, so just like from a bird's eye view, like we kind of like pull back. There are these two guys kind of like walking, talking amongst themselves. Then there's like a leaf like creeping up like about 20 feet back, and then there's just like Joker like 20 feet back, just like hovering, like going towards Leaf with just tongue out, just doing some barrel rolls as he like goes towards them. Trying to see which is gonna happen first. So you start to get closer to him, and like as you're almost there.
Once I get like 10 feet away from them, I'm going to raise from my sneak, rush them, throw out Charmeleon, and I'm going to tackle them with Charmeleon.
So as you throw it out and you go for the tackle, and right when you do, you hear just hey, I'm here to lick you. And you like kind of like start like stumble stop for a second and like look back as you like go for it. So make your tackle with disadvantage. Charmeleon has a straight roll.
Oh my god!
I forgot to open.
Just make a constituted strength check.
Yeah, I forgot to get a stats open. Did you say tell me what the roll again.
Constituted strength. So you're contested. I said constituted contested strength check. So you're going to attempt to grapple them.
I got a solid 8.
Well, with disadvantage, so.
You're right. I got a solid 4.
Perfect.
And Charmeleon got a 19.
Hey, there you go, because I rolled a nat 20 and a natural 18. So Charmeleon, like, as you, like, throw the ball, it pops. Charmeleon comes out of it already in a tackle, grabs the person he's going out. They tumble to the ground, and, like, Charmeleon has him held, snarls up, and the other one, like, you like trip over yourself and grab him. He like flips around and pushes you off and goes, what? And as this happens, make a dexterity saving throw as well, as Joker, then his tongue comes like flying at you.
14.
14? Who? For a 3 from Joker. So you like roll out of the way of this tongue as the guy like looks at you. Charmeleon's on the ground. Joker just goes, "Oh, ooh, hi."
Huh. So you guys have haunters. That's interesting. Charmeleon, take the haunter out. Dragon breath.
I'm gonna yell, "Haunter, use hypnosis on the other guy."
Okay.
I'm gonna say Joker.
I'm gonna say Leaf goes first. So Dragon Rage is a dexterity save, correct?
DC 16.
Silver. Joker's yours. Make a dexterity saving throw for Joker.
Okay. +2. Dirty 20.
Perfect.
Great.
That's half damage.
Yeah.
While that's happening, go ahead and make
cracking.
your hypnosis on the guy. Is that you roll to attack, or is that a con save for me?
It's a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Cool.
Yeah,
that is a 9 total.
DC 14, so he's asleep.
So to set the scene, Charmeleon comes flying out, grabs this dude, pulls him to the ground. Leaf goes for his guy, gets knocked off bounce as this haunter goes to attack you. Guy turns around, fist coming up, reaching for his Pokeball as Joker's like, "Hi!" You yell, a Dragon Rage goes bursting between Leaf and this other dude as it hits Haunter as he like moves out of the way, taking the 9 points of damage. As then Haunter then turns to the other dude and goes, "Hey, you should shh," and just like taps the dude on his head, and he just slumps to the ground. And he turns towards you. "Hey, I'm with you. Hey, I'm so excited about your marriage. That's great."
That's weird to attack your own trainer, Haunter. I don't know what kind of game this is.
Oh, games?
Leaf.
Charmeleon, Ember!
Leaf.
Roll to attack.
Son of a biscuit.
You hear Silver yelling Leaf, though.
Okay. Will this happen first? Forget how to roll this. He doesn't have any.
Joker's just like, man, I just here to help. Ow! Very exciting stuff here.
This is exciting stuff.
On the edge of my seat.
It's been a minute. What does AB mean?
I believe that is
AB is attack bonus.
attack bonus, so it's a plus.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Because Charmeleon are plus 10.
because it's based off of his dexterity, and then I believe the proficiency bonus as well is included in because he's proficient in in that specific move.
So that's a 26 to hit.
Yep. And what is Joker's AC?
14.
14.
22.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Eric, I'm sorry. I'm a gym leader.
Oh yeah. No, sure, of course.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
14 fire damage.
So 14 damage to Joker as Joker kind of like rolls over himself. So, Leaf, I'm trying to just let me lick you. Everything will be okay.
I jump backwards.
Okay.
Let.
And I'm saying,
Let him
I'm
do it.
yelling. I'm running down here at this point, and I'm just waving my hands. I'm like, Leaf, he's mine. He's mine.
Yes, Silver, take him out. We can tag team it.
No. He's my Pokemon.
Yeah, you can catch him. I don't care. I don't need a hunter.
Name is Joker. I already own him.
Yeah,
Well-
and he puts his hand up for a high five to you, Leaf, and he's like, yeah, come on, high five.
I back up 2 more steps and I go, Silver, we can talk about your relationship with Pokemon and whether you own or don't own Pokemon. I like to consider us partners, but...
He makes a good... Leaf, you're making a good point. Silver, he's making a good point.
You're right. No, I'm not. I'm just trying to... Listen, we're in a stressful moment. I just said what I needed to in the moment. I don't think of you as, like, this isn't a pet situation.
That's fair.
Charmeleon, knock that guy
running
out.
behind Silver. I'm just let him lick you. Let him.
Like this dude is just like being held by Charmeleon, just like looking around at everything that's happening. Just make a strength check. Very low DC. Dude is like already like freaking out.
22.
Quickly, like Charmeleon just like wraps his arm around him and just.
Yeah, he tightens his grip a little bit around his neck and just like.
And Joker like starts to like barrel roll under and like looking at you. He's like, I know, like, oh man, Leaf, and like continues his roll. You don't think it's weird? I'm talking to you? Like that's pretty weird, right?
I was about to say.
A lot of weird stuff today.
Oh wait, because the loops, right? Do you remember the loops already? Oh, you remember?
I remember.
Silver didn't even remember the loops.
Listen,
Oh.
it's been a long day, and I don't know what's happening, and that's a
Leaf.
first because I've been the only one to know what's happening.
Listen to me.
I see
Leaf,
one.
listen to me. I didn't remember any of this, but I remember all of it. None of this is real. Let Joker lick you. It will remind you of who you are.
Listen, Mufasa, I don't think I'm gonna have a random Pokemon I've never seen you own before licking me. I know what that does.
But listen, Do you not remember in the town? I didn't remember any of this, and I remember everything now. You have to trust me.
And-
We are in a cave
Chandler,
right
I
now.
have
Leaf-
to roll
Hooked
a
up
Leaf-
check.
to some kind of computing system, some kind of chemicals. I don't know what. But this haunter is my haunter named Joker. He possessed me in order to remind me of what's happened.
So
Captain
with
position.
with Silver like really taking your attention here, what's your passive perception, Leaf?
What is passive wisdom? So my wisdom's 18. I have +4 to it, so 22.
Oh gosh, no, your passive perception is
I
not that
don't
high.
know how passive perception works. Wisdom's 18, and it's a +4.
It should just be on your page. Is it not on your?
I don't have it written in.
Okay, let me remember how to.
Let me cross with a character.
If a
on
character
D&D.
has, yeah, let me just quickly look at how to compute passive perception, because I can't remember off the top of my head how to compute.
Passive perception is 19, and that's based off of wisdom, which is.
I believe it's your wisdom plus.
Oh, it's a wisdom save. Wait, no. How's
Passive
that-
perception is 8 plus percent. Are you proficient in perception?
Yes,
Okay, so 8 plus your perception modifier,
which is 3.
and that's with your proficiency bonus wrapped into that.
Wait, my perception is +4, and then my proficiency is +3. So.
Oh no,
my
it's
overall
10.
perception-
It's 10 plus. What do you add when you make a perception check? What number do you add when you roll for perception?
I had a 7.
So your passive perception is 17.
Okay.
So as Silver is making this, due to your high passive perception, you feel Joker, who attempted to stealth, now start to creep up behind you.
I'm gonna turn around and face him and
Anyway.
say, "Whoa, whoa!"
It was.
Okay, I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna put Leaf in a full Nelson.
Okay.
Both on.
Leaf, do you let him do this?
No, because
Contested strength check.
I think
Okay.
he's crazy.
So each of you roll a strength check. Silver, you have disadvantage because you are still paralyzed.
Oh shoot!
It's okay. I only rolled a 10.
Oh, but Silver rolled a
5.
and a 20, but due to the disadvantage, you reach up and you start to grab him, but Leaf is able to break out of it.
I'm wily.
He's wily.
Listen, Leaf.
Okay, wait. Marina. What? What's happening here?
Everything that he's saying is true. Haunter licked me as well. I was not paralyzed, and I remember that this isn't us. This is not right. We've done it lots of times, and
Listen.
something's wrong.
I had Joker put that guy to sleep. I don't give a crap about them. They're our enemy. I don't even know who they are.
Lick you.
It's the weirdest freaking thing in the world. I fully understand this. But you gotta listen, do you not Team Shadow, Leaf,
I don't know what
Marina,
that is.
Silver, I know.
You're saying our
I
names.
know, but you will. You will.
Just let the Haunter lick you, please, so we can get ahead of this filthy loop and get out.
What time is it?
You look down at your phone. It is 2:42. And as you look
Charmeleon.
at it, it flips over to 2:43.
Charmeleon. I'm gonna let this weird thing happen.
Charmeleon.
Anything happens to me, you take them all out. Because I don't know if I can trust anyone
Like,
here.
stances
anymore.
up, like at a nice stance. Charmeleon, and as he fire kind of just like comes from his nostrils.
Does it
Okay.
burn the hair on the guy he's holding?
No, he let him go and he stood up.
They
Hey.
didn't.
But yes, the fire goes down and it burns the guy.
He is dead.
He's dead. No, canonically not dead. Or is he? Are any of us really alive?
Well, we all only have two minutes to live, but every time we
what's
drink,
your
it
AC?
resets. 11.
Ooh, hits you with a misses you with a 7. So it comes for it, and you just like instinctually like just hit it, pop out of the way.
Sorry, instinct. It was an instinct. Okay.
Okay. And with a 19, hits you in the face, I assume.
Wherever he was aiming, my eyes were closed.
What's your AC?
11.
Okay, so with 19, hits you in the face. You are paralyzed. Roll a d4.
Four.
Nice.
You're not paralyzed. You're not like you're not. You're able to move. You still have disadvantage on strength and dexterity. As this bolt goes through the back of your head, as you start to ache, you're like stumbling. As you start to remember, and to a degree, causes you to realize your wife is not your wife, your child does not exist, and you remember the entirety of your life before this, that you are stuck in this. You remember Team Rocket, you remember fighting Agatha, you remember defeating the poachers with Gray and Silver, you remember going to Misty to get these Mega Stones, to get this Megalite for Mega Evolution, and you remember going into the cave, and you remember all of these loops as false. As your eyesight returns.
Are you crying?
I'm Leaf Nadim, future champion of the Kanto region, founder of the Fighting Type Gem, game show superstar, friend of Ida Meadow, master of the Firebird Mulch Race, purifier of the Pokemon Tower, inventor of great ideas, lover of fine potatoes, co-dad of little baby girl, dismantler of poachers, wearer of sunglasses at night, and now divorced, widowed, heartbroken.
I wouldn't say you're widowed. I mean, Yellow's not dead.
And Joker goes, yeah, it's more of like an idea of her. I don't think you. I just think you just weren't married.
I was married. I lived here a long time.
It's been like 20. It's been like 20 minutes, Leaf. Maybe 30.
Well, that was a weird day we just had, guys. Hey, Gray.
And he's just like looking over at all of you, and like his ponytail is like out next to him, and he's just like,
Gray, come here. It's part of the roleplay game. We beat the boss. Come over here. Come get the treasure.
he, like returns and like walks over. What do you guys do? Whose haunter is this?
I put my arm around him.
It's mine.
And he just hits him with a lick, and Grace goes. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh. Oh, guys, what's going on?
There's a lot going on.
I think I have the answer to what purple-haired dude wanted the last time we went through this loop.
Oh,
What's that?
I remember that.
What do you want?
I don't think you were with us the last time, Gray.
Yeah, Gray was with you.
Was he? Because I don't remember that he was.
Gray was in there with you when that happened. He was the one trying to help you fix everything. Marina brought him in.
That's right. I just forget because Mitch wasn't here. I just figured he wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
Are you looking for the Mega
Yep.
Stone?
Before we hit the reset button, he asked why he was here. He showed me a stone. I didn't know what it was at the time. I mean, I know what it is now, but That's what they're doing
But
here.
what does
They're
he want?
mining. They're mining megastones for whatever reason.
So why do they put us in this?
Who knows?
Maybe it's Team Rocket.
I mean, they're wearing Team Rocket outfits.
Then I guess
so.
so, yeah, but still, why put us in this?
Maybe it's them trying to perfect the mind controlling device or something. I don't know.
Maybe, but I mean, he said that he was trying to, like, there was a reason. How do we get out of this?
I think we need to beat him and beat this loop thing because he keeps setting it off. I've managed to time a few things. I mean, I know the earthquake happens at 2:15, and then
Bring.
hello.
Silver, or Leaf, where are you guys?
A lot to unpack in that.
Yeah, that's when you're like, why did Yellow just say silver first?
You hear the voice of Josh.
First of all, why did you immediately, the first thing you said was my friend's name?
You hear the voice of Josh. He said Silver Leaf Marina. Great. Where are you guys at? Where are you?
We're at Mount Silver.
It's getting real bad. And you hear, it's getting really bad here. That we're hiding in the gym as best we can, but there are a bunch of. No, get down. You hear the foam like hit the ground, and you hear a scream come through it as Josh yells for you.
I look at the time.
It's 2:45.
Well, I guess we know what comes next.
Fake Josh dies.
Joker, are you gonna be here?
I mean,
We haven't seen Josh in a while. What if that's actually
I'm here.
Josh?
Where do you Where do you want me to be? You want me to go lick someone else? I really don't want to lick anyone else.
When this loop resets, you need to get in contact with us again. If you get kicked out of my body
that'd
when
be
this
nice.
resets, unplug us.
I've been trying to get in for a little bit. I was kind of here last time. But we were like over around some trees. I tried to wave.
Joker, listen to me. If you get kicked out, unplug us. If you're in here and we don't remember, lick us without question.
Will the lick last?
No permission.
We don't know.
Well, we've remembered everything from, like, once you remembered, you remember
Do
the
you
next.
remember? Leaf, you also do know that the loop still has another hour and 15 in it. It's only 2:45. The loop goes till 4.
Okay. Joker, that still stands.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Kind of float.
No, you're right.
Huh.
I put my hand up for a high five. Wow! And I just smile. I don't say anything. I just smile. Okay. So we need to go into the cave?
Maybe.
Gotta go get
The only thing that troubles me is that what if the other people in here are also trapped in here too? And if you die in here, do you stay dead? Because we know Josh
died
dies a lot.
multiple times, Tyler.
Have I died?
At the end of each loop, it is an explosion.
Oh, I just pictured that as the reset thing. I didn't picture
And so
that as
we've
death.
died like over 200 times.
Anyways, we could try to get more information and wait until the next loop and then run straight here before the Kangaskhan even attack.
Okay.
And do what we did last time, because what we did last time almost worked. I just didn't have an answer for him. Or we can just go do it now. We still have another hour and 15 minutes before the
We can
explosion.
do it now.
Let's just go talk to him now.
What's the worst you're
Joker?
gonna do? Reset?
Joker, can you kind of just fade into the background and just look around and observe?
Silver, I am a type A personality. You're asking a lot for me to just fade into the background and not be the center of attention, but you know what? For you, He kind of just like fades out of existence a little bit.
Perfect.
And then you hear poof right in your ear.
I'm gonna jump.
Ah! Scene
a good
transition.
Yeah, exactly. Let's run into the cave.
It just immediately cuts to like the four of you walking up to the cave now.
All right, who wants to go first?
Well, I know the way. So
Then
I'll
you
take
go
us.
first.
I'll take us there.
So as you walk into the opening of the cave, you now see the discarded equipment that was used to keep the Kangaskhan in their cage. A few other discarded pieces around, but you see no one in here. Do you see the pathway that you've gone down before?
Let's go stealthily.
Greg goes, good idea.
So here's a question. Do we remember, like,
3.
obviously, there's only so much you can remember, but do we remember, like, every single loop? Or do we just remember generally?
If you try and, like, focus on them, you get flashes of... You can't put a number... It's like trying... If you right now, Eric, try and think about the last, say, 100 days, you can, like, get glimpses of, like, well, 30 days ago I was doing this, 50 days ago I was doing this, and things start to get blurrier and blurrier as you think more back on it, except for, like, key moments. And so, like, as you think on that, since they're so similar, you, like, start to pick up that you have experienced hundreds of these micro loops in, from what Joker tells you, about 30 minutes to an hour in the real world.
Holy crap.
Time passes faster here. 7 minutes here is 7 years on Earth.
So Gray is taking up the back, and he's like, I'll keep an eye out for anything. We gotta get out of here.
We're following.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
With my stealth of 3.
Roll stealth.
Oh. Didn't realize we were meant to.
It's a group stealth check. Maybe, listen, Gray rolled a 17. If the two of them roll really well...
11.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Percent.
Got midway, you know?
So as you, like, start, like, there's, like, a crunch of rocks here and there from, like, Leaf as he walks, and, like, Marina, like, look where you walk. And, like, the four of you are able to, like, working together, like, try and, like, balance out the loudness from Silver and, on a more extent, Leaf. As you get closer and closer to the edge of the edge of this hallway that you've been going down, where you hear the talking of people. It's muffled voices, but you can make out 3, maybe 4 distinct voices.
Chandler, what are my elf ears here? That's
You
This
don't
way.
speak Orcish.
I don't.
You don't speak Orcish. You can, though, as you get start to get closer, you can make perception checks since you're leading the bunch.
Leading the bunch.
And you kind of come to where you had the fork between the left and the right, and you kind of went down the left fork because that's the only fork you've gone. You know it leads to where that is. So with your dirty 20, you make out the voice of Will. I think they'd be here by now. I guess we can go ahead and start it up. Go ahead and mine get the properties of that out. I really think we got it this time. You'll just make sure. Will, and you hear a different voice. Oh, sorry about that one. Will, I really thought that was the one I was going to use this time, but. And then you hear a third distinct voice. Come on, Will. We've tried that formula before with the Megalight. Now take it, and we'll try that right here. And then you hear what you have been accustomed to of will you two? Will you two means just stop and just do the formula. We haven't tried yet. We've done this so many times. Just make it work without the need of the Mega Stone. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta make happen. Just... Alright, start it up. And you hear a whirring sound start to ramp up of a loud computer and fan kind of, and you start, as you're looking down, you see like a lighthouse kind of light, like of just light flashing past, and the voices become muffled again.
So you guys want to just bust in and like say the theme song and then just like attack? Or...
Ooh, I like the theme song.
We're here.
That's it. It's a jingle. I say we just go in there. I don't think at this point there's any reason for us to hide.
I say we
Just
bust
start
on
killing
in and say, we know your game, Will. We
Just
know
Alright.
you."
Leaf
You're
leans
gonna
around the
lead
corner
it.
and he goes, "Hi there, I wanted to talk to you about what you're doing." And Will's like, "What?"
Okay, you're gonna lead that, Marina. Everyone get real close. We get close to the edge and then I yell. Everyone, hands above your head. Viridian City Police.
Yikes, that
Come out with your hands. Oh.
And you hear a... What? I'm sorry, what was that? Here, let-
What is happening right now?
We're done, Will.
We're done.
We're done with your games.
Just point of order. Are you guys just yelling this down the tunnel, or have you, like, stepped around into the room?
We stepped into the room when I said go. She
Okay,
leads us
okay.
and we're all...
Just
Get
want to make
out.
sure.
You're here.
So as you all step in, you see Will floating above the ground, legs crossed, kind of like floating in midair. You see two scientists standing on opposite sides of a circular desk with computers everywhere, similar to what you've seen before, and a light shining out as you see these things. And Will kind of like looks over to you and he goes, "Oh, you are here."
You end this simulation at once.
Oh, you guys have been stuck. Wait, that's cheating. You shouldn't know it's a simulation.
What do you mean cheating?
You're a simulation.
You're a cheat.
Ha-
Er,
Not a simulation. I'm a very powerful and smart trainer, but I
You're a
appreciate.
liar.
Oh,
and you disgust me.
You're a liar. You're a cheat, and you have us hooked up inside of a cave.
Fake.
I'll
And
definitely
I-
take that.
I am the future champion of the Kanto region. Charmeleon Dragon Rage.
As you and Will just looks at you and goes, "Oh, yeah." And as you look down, there's no Charmeleon next to you.
There's a Charizard.
There's nothing. He goes, "Yeah, that's ooh, yeah. I'm curious though. How did you figure out you were hooked? You said you were
Joker.
hooked up? How?
Use hypnosis.
Oh, okay. So Joker like fades into existence behind you, and this is a what check?
Wisdom save.
And you're targeting Will, I assume.
Oh yeah, the floating will.
Okay. That is a 18.
He makes it.
And like as that happens, he just wait. How did you get a real Pokemon in here? And he kind of like floats to the ground and his like feet touch the floor, and he kind of like walks towards Joker, who's kind of like, how? Now this is curious.
Joker Nightshade.
Oh shoot, what is that?
It's
So
a
it's
killing move.
It's a +6.
Okay, to attack, make an
Yeah.
attack roll.
Let's see. And I'll give you the description. You hit a target with a necrotic wave of dark energy. Make a ranged attack against a target. On a hit, the ghost damage is equal to plus the user's level.
Okay.
So it's a plus 12 if I hit, which is 11. Frick a lick.
Misses. As it comes towards him, he kind of just, like, he has his hands up and he kind of just, like, drops them to his side and kind of just steps. I don't think you understand. This is my world. I make the rules. You're
Turn
just...
it off.
But we haven't even gotten to the fun yet. Why am I doing it?
Because you're mining Megastone to create some kind of energy with a formula that you keep failing.
You got 2 pieces of it. I'll give you. I'm mining, making the Megastone to
experiment and create a mega Pokemon, a mega Pokemon, permanently. Just start shouting out guesses. We'll get it. We'll
get it.
Way through the
Now, Marina, you have been assigning your homework, right, to the kids, right?
Always.
They've been working real hard on solving that formula for me. I do thank you for that, for teaching them about that. It does help. I've really been stuck on... Oh.
Marina, you're not a teacher.
Right.
Ooh, you remember. And he kind of, like, crosses his legs, like, just, like, where he is. Like, doesn't float me, or just, like, kind of crosses his legs, and he's just sitting again. And kind of, like, rests his elbows in his lap. And he goes, this... Okay. Go to hit.
I'm gonna miss. 6.
It just goes lazily in front of him. And we don't have to fight. I am not your enemy. You remember everything, right? Listen, I know Agatha's a bit of a... But listen, not all of the Elite Four are like that. You guys remember that? You remember that, right? She gave you the message. She filled you in.
You have us trapped against our will, and
I see what you did there.
as far as
I would assume that Joker starts cracking up.
Oh,
laughing.
he's just he's laughing about this whole situation, like just snickering to himself.
So that does make you our enemy.
Well, enemy is a
correct word for this situation.
yes and no. Yes, I am holding you against your will. No, I don't mean any meanness by it. I need your help. Look, here's the thing. Agatha kind of like said you, the 4 of you, are like real powerful. You weren't there for that, but you know it was around, and like pointing at Gray. He's like, but you are real smart, and you have been working on the formula for me a little bit here and there. Listen. I know you. You know me. I know everything there is to know about the 4 of you. I even know stuff that you don't know about you.
I know nothing about your filthy, dirty, lying mouth.
Like
You know
my
nothing
fear
about
of Caterpies.
And as he says that, he kind of like floats towards the 4 of you and just taps you each on your forehead. And you get those sparks of memories again that you first encountered right before you were brought in here of your life's growing up. For Gray, Silver, or for Gray Leaf and Marina, it's pretty straightforward. It's stuff you've repressed or maybe haven't remembered. But Silver, these are memories that now that you remember remembering them, and now you're remembering them on an even another level. Of a flash of a fire with a young girl fleeing from a compound of some type, and just all of these experiences that you don't remember. And he just goes, see, it's not all bad. I can help you if you just help me.
What the heck did you just show me?
Your childhood?
Listen.
You got a lot of mommy and daddy issues, if you ask me. But
Just
no
let
judgment.
us out. and then we can discuss what kind of help you would like from us. Possibly.
But see, when you're here, it's so much easier.
Guess what? Life's not rainbows, butterflies, and lollipops, William.
And here it can be. And he like reaches into the air and like pulls a lollipop out of thin air and like hands it to you.
I grab it and smack him with it.
Just right past his face.
Throw it through him.
Okay, I lean over to
It does
Joker
go through
and
him.
say, Shadow Punch. Use Shadow Punch on him because I just want to see. I want something to hit
Go.
so that I can see.
Make your attack.
Okay.
Don't think he's
I want to see. I want to see. Throw a punch surrounded shadows, melee instantaneous. Okay.
Oh. Shadow Punch just hits.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Shadow Punch just hits.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we discussed that as well.
Yeah, Shadow Punch just hits.
+4.
Don't
So
roll your
it's
damage.
10 damage.
It would
And
be
it's fine.
if it hit him.
Right.
As Joker's hand pulls up and like kind of extends away from his body, it just goes through Will. He's like, ooh. Yeah, I'm not really here. This is more of my conscious. I'm up in the real world. I got stuff to do up there. This is more of just my ideas. It's kind of a pre-program to me, if you will. And like one of the like scientist looks up and he goes, "You got that right, Will Prime." And he goes, "Ah." He goes, "So look, here's the thing. We can make a deal. I'll let you out if you help me with a little problem."
What's your problem?
His name is Bruno. He's one of the other members of the Elite Four. I would feel a whole lot better if it was more of an Elite 3, if you catch my drift.
Oh, murder.
You want us to assassinate him?
Your methods are your own. I just want him kind of knocked down. He's always kind of, to be honest, he's a bit of a dick. But he's really gotten in a lot of my ways with our plans for what I think the Elite Four could best do.
So you want to become the elite, a member of the Elite Four?
Oh, I am a member of the Elite Four. You got myself, you got Agatha, you got ooh. I've already told you a bit too much. We're supposed to be a secretive group. But yeah, there's, the three of us. You've already met two of us. And if you could take out the third one, I mean, listen, I know your memory. Get him arrested, get him thrown away, turn him to a life of, reform him, just like whatever you got to do. Just, like get rid of him. Scratch my back. I'll unplug you from a simulation back. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to the other two. As Will eats French fries floating in the cave.
What do you think, Silver?
I wonder at this point what we can do to get out of this. Haunter Joker doesn't know how to get out of this either. He's possessed my body to be able to get in, but can't get out either. So I don't know what kind of chemical or electrical connection we are being forced under, but
We'll do it.
Ooh. How do I know you'll do it? I need some sort of I need some collateral, if you will.
So what's the alternative? We stay in here forever and not helping at all?
Ooh.
I mean...
I've got it. I'll keep one of you while the rest of you go about it. I won't tell you who. and you'll just wake up, and whoever's still laying there asleep got to stay. Just until you solve this problem. And then you'll come back, we'll wake up. Collateral.
And I'll punch you in your real face.
Well, I'm not there, but yeah, if I don't let the other person wake up, yeah.
We'll just do an IOU for a punch you in the face next time.
Yeah,
we
sure.
see you.
And he as a piece of paper comes out that says, I owe you 1 punch in face. And he kind of folds it up and hands it to you.
I take it.
He goes, well, thank you.
I read the fine print.
What's the equivalent of the devil?
It says is not viable for an actual punch in face.
I throw it on the ground.
Yeah, so we good?
Yep, unplug me.
Do you wanna call your wife? Oh, never mind. I am sorry I did that one. I really had to make it real as best I could. If it makes you feel any better. Oh, so I got a call. And he kind of just turns away from you and floats over to the other two, and he's like, yeah, I didn't actually have anything to make him feel better with. As a flash of light in front of you, as you struggle to open your eyes as you look up to a rocky cave ceiling. Lights are around you, and as you turn to take in your surroundings, you're in a similar cave to what you were just in inside of the simulation. It's a little less nice looking, but you all find yourselves lying on a cot.
You're all awake?
There is a large machine in the middle that has a cord coming through it, and as you reach up, there has been a type of headset on your head that you kind of pull off as you struggle to stand up. As you look around, you see all of your stuff kind of lying next to you. Silver, you see Joker kind of floating. Oh, that really hurt. And you also see an Alakazam and a Hypno that are in a type of tube. They both are conscious, but they both seem to be, at a glance, what is powering this machine. And there is a speaker that plays out like a, hey, thanks again. Bruno, real dick. If you can solve that, give you some info on that. I know, take it easy. I know as you guys first come out of this, you're gonna have a bit of a headache for a little bit. Don't forget your collateral. And as you look around, you all quickly remembering that, make eye contact with the four of you. And as you look over to a fifth cot, you see the unconscious body of Josh.
Oh, no.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Pokemon Dungeons and Dragons.
Josh with...
Nope. Josh got kidnapped a while ago. If you remember back, there was a time right before this all happened that Leaf sent a group chat, and Josh never responded to it. Everyone else in the group chat responded. Josh never responded to the group chat. He's been kidnapped for a few days.
That's so unlike Josh.
Yep. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of Dungeons and Dragonites. If you did, definitely let us know down below, and be sure to join us next time, now that we're back chilling in the real world. Thank you all so much. Oh, by the way, you all also have 2 points of exhaustion. I forgot to mention that. So you have disadvantage on all ability checks, and your speed is halved until you deal with that. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I'm heartbroken.